All right, so for example 3, we're going to take a look at the fact that A is 15, and this doesn't have any common factors. I know 15 and 10 are both divisible by 5, but 19 isn't, which means that there's nothing you can really do with this right out from the gate. So we're going to identify ax squared and bx and c. A is 15, B is 19, and C is negative 10. And we're going to take those values and we're going to put them into the magic X. Again, my purpose here is to make sure that I'm reviewing with you how to handle each of these scenarios so that when you get to the ones on your assignment, you're able to complete them based on signs and things. This is just a review for the signs with that extra step added in. Bottom B. So A times C is 15 times negative 10. So 15 times negative 10 is negative 150. And this is a pretty large number. But what the minus sign tells you is that you are going to be subtracting your factors. And your bottom B is positive 19. And because it's a positive, that means that you're going to need your big factor minus your small factor. So these are just reminders from lesson 5.2. Now what we need to do is write down our factors of 150. So I have 1 times 150. I'm going to bust my calculator out to do these a little faster. 150 divided by 2 is 75. 150 divided by 3 is 50. 150 divided by 4, it doesn't work. 150 divided by 5 is 30. 150 divided by 6 is 25. 150 divided by 7 doesn't work. 150 divided by 8 doesn't work. 150 divided by 9 doesn't work. And then you have 10 times 15. So here's all my pairs, and I'm looking for the pair that subtracts to give me 19. So when I look and see what I'm subtracting to get my 19, it's going to be 25 and 6. So that's my pair. But keep in mind, because A is bigger than 1, this is the new step. Since A is 15, you have to start each of your factors with 15x. Like that. So over here on the left side, I'm going to have 15x, and then what are we doing? Big minus small, so plus 25. And over here, I have to do minus small, so I would do 15x minus 6. But this is not the answer. This is not the final answer, so you need to bring them down and work with them. So rewrite 15x plus 25 and 15x minus 6. Keep in mind that 25 minus 6 gives us the 19, and 25 times negative 6 gives us the negative 150. Those are the numbers that work. That's the combination. But because A is bigger than 1, we've got to start with 15x. Now, this is a really important example because in this first parenthesis, I can divide each of those things by 5. 5 goes into both of those. So we're going to make a big division of 5. And when I do that, I'm going to get 3x plus 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 25 divided by 5 is 5. And this one, I can divide each of these by 3. And when I do that, 15x divided by 3 is 5x, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. This is my final answer. A good check to make sure that you're doing it right after you're all done is to make sure that the 3 and the 5 in the beginning, they multiply up to the 15x squared, and they do. 3x times 5x gives us 15x squared. And that the 5 times the negative 2, when you multiply, gives you negative 10. So that'll give you the C value. The B value comes from your outsides and your insides. That's where your 25 and your negative 6 come from, and that works as well. So here's our final answer for this one. Again, in this example, what made this one a little different is that you had to divide both parentheses out by a common factor.